Welcome back to the action. We have the men's championship game right here at the Hardwood Classix Invitational. Your battles, combatants in this game, Canada Top Flight Academy in the red and Father Henry Carr Prep in the white. And just like that, out of bounds, 0-0. So far, Drew Ebanks alongside Wumi Agunbiade. Wumi, glad to have you back. This is a big matchup right here. We have Ottawa in the house, Canada Top Flight Academy, and we have Toronto in the house, FHC Prep. From what you've seen so far, what is your breakdown looking forward to in this game?
I'm looking forward to seeing CTA's athleticism and how they're able to use that to their advantage versus Henry Carr. Saw them yesterday play, and they're long, they can get up, they play in the air really well. So it'll be a fun game to watch, and Henry Carr does a really good job of moving the basketball and getting to the rim. So they do all the little things, but CTA is definitely a little bit more advantaged on the offensive and defensive end with their athleticism.
Foul already in the play. It's on 22, Mulongo. Mulongo with the foul. And Ocampo at the line. I'm hyped, as always, after that intro. I got to bring myself down. Ocampo misses that free throw. He was the player of the game in the semifinal earlier today. It's good. 2-1 is your score. CTA with the lead. And it's good. Luke picks up 5-1 CTA. Luke picks up from where he left off yesterday and earlier today. And there you have Caleb Johnson, just a crafty player to create 5-3. This is also a battle of the two prep leagues in Canada. CTA, back-to-back champions a couple years ago. Oh, man, there he goes again. Chowdhury, back-to-back champions a couple years ago in the NPA, and the OSBA team, Father Henry Carr, FHC Prep. This is a battle for league supremacy right here in the middle of the season.
It'll be interesting to see who comes out victorious, whether it's between the two leagues. It'll be a fun one to watch.
And there you have Ocampo. He's not going to give up anything. CTA, they kick it, sharpshooter. You cannot leave him open at all. It seems like he doesn't even miss a shot, Luke, right from the outside. And just like that, 11-5. Coach Melnick is beside himself right now at his team. He's trying to wake them up. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. It's the Hardwood Classix Invitational Men's Championship game. Welcome back to the action. Drew Ebanks alongside Wumi Agunbiade. 11-5 CTA, the same way CTA got after TRC in the game this morning. That's the same way they're starting right now.
They're certainly lighting up from the three-point line. I don't think they've missed one yet.
You have to really guard them at the three-point line, and they have a lot of length. There's Reath wearing number 35, his favorite player, Kevin Durant, and he looks like him, 6'8" inches. Yeah. And there's a guy that can go to the hoop, and he's a lefty, Kalambe. Foul's going to be on Wilson, his first, number 20. 11-5 is your score. Nice drive there by Kalambe. He's going to the line. Looks like he might be limping a bit, though.
He should be all right. Just walk it off a little bit after he knocks down this free throw. I'm sure he'll feel better. Oh,
No good on that one.
spoke too soon.
You were hoping that he would make it.
I was.
And we want to say congratulations to Royal Crown. Free throw's good there. 12-5 is your score.
Yep, that previous game was a fantastic game. Just a group of young ladies that, you know, just came out knowing that it was do or die, really, and battled from start to finish. And you know, we're now seeing the beginning of that in this men's game. So, good basketball. Great tournament, phenomenal tournament. Good.
Right to the hole. That's another
Nice
power
finish.
player there. Mulongo gets it to go. And before that, we saw another power player right there, Ngamba. He scored. So much strength and size on both of these teams. Nice play. Mulongo tipped away and out of bounds by Johnson. 14-7. CTA with the lead. What a weekend it's been. Saturday and Sunday. 6 games Saturday, 4 games today. I can't believe it. 10 games this weekend.
Just a great weekend full of amazing basketball. I mean, talented teams, you know, from all over coming to battle. You know, the tournament said that it's not about it's about high stakes.
Yes.
Is that correct? High stakes.
High, that's right.
You know, so
It's not a
do or
showcase,
dies.
these are show stakes.
That's exactly right. You win or you go home.
That's right. Nice rebound there. And he'll go coast to coast at will. Kalambe gives it up to Reath. He's got that jumper as well. Not good there. Chowdhury. And Ocampo continues to be aggressive. He is so fearless. No good. Big rebound there by Wilson to secure it.
That was a very unselfish play by Luke, passing up a shot that he could have shot, but gave it up to his teammate Ankit to shoot the 3. And I mean, both of them are phenomenal shooters, and we've seen that in the previous games and earlier in this game today.
It's a foul on the play. That's going to be on Mulongo, number 22. His first, team's second. And, you know, a lot of teams have been getting into foul trouble, Wumi, in this tournament. And like I said, high IQ, and a lot of the fouls have been fouls that they really didn't have to take. So both teams are going to have to be aware of that. The fouls can pile up pretty quick here in this tournament. The dimensions are a little tighter, and so you have to be smarter.
That's right. So, like you said, you have to play smarter, making sure you anticipate the next pass. You're one pass away. You're either in the gap or you're denying, whatever your principles are. But you have to make sure that you're playing to those principles and not veer away and play too much with instincts. And yes, you want to play with instincts to a certain degree, but not to the point where you're sacrificing, you know, unforced turnovers or fouls, just like we just saw there.
And then Father Henry Carr with the turnover on CTA. Gamba puts it up, no good. A lot of physical contact in there. The refs don't call it. Here's Kalambe, comes out of the pack, 14-8. Kicks it on the outside, can't leave him open. He actually misses. There's a big rebound by Johnson. Gamba, charge. That looked like a little bit of a flop there. He sold it well, Kalambe.
Hey, that's half the game sometimes with those calls. You just got to be able to sell it.
You have to be an actor as well as a basketball player, that's for sure. And it's good. And one.
Enoch, talk him through it. What are we in, right? Talk him.
Foul is on 0. Ocampo, that's his first. Team's third. And at the line, completing the three-point play, if he can make this, is Galdo Tutu. Galdo's played pretty solid as well. Just comes in the game, just does what his coach asks. Great, you know, to see what he does. Quickly, I'll go over the starting lineups that started the game. Brendan Ocampo, number 0. Caleb Johnson, number 1. Noah Ngamba, number 12. Jalen Shirley, number 15. And Raheem Wilson, number 20 for Henry Carr. Number 0, Ankit Chowdhury. Number 1, Enoch Kalambe. number 6, Teslock Luke. Foul, and that's a basket by Johnson. Number 22, Joe Malongo, and number 35, Muon Reath started the game. And that's a foul. It looks like that one's on Reath, number 35. That's going to be his first, team's third. Great play. Caleb Johnson is one of the best players in this country, bar none. He can get it done inside and outside. And his game, it seems every week, he's adding something to it, but he gets after it on both ends of the floor as well, Wumi.
I mean, I can respect that. A player that can do a little bit of everything and yet isn't complacent, you know, isn't satisfied with being good. He wants to get better. You know? Now, those are the traits that you want out of your players.
Wants to be great, right?
That's right.
Jemiah Brown-Jeffers on the line.
And this young man right here has come on this weekend, Jemiah Brown-Jeffers, and done it all for FHC Prep. Coach Melnick, no doubt, enjoys to have him on his squad. And the coaches, we mentioned Paul Melnick, head coach, assistants Travis Noel, Jamie Cromwell, Rono Miller, and Mark Poyser. For Canada Top Flight, it's Coach Tony House, assistants Trevor Stainer, Fakrudin Ali, and Jamie Campbell. No good on that first one. Second one is good. 17-12 is your score. The Hardwood Classix Invitational championship game for the men. And the foul's on Luke, number 6. That's his first foul, team's fourth. Next foul, they'll be in the bonus, and that's a foul you don't want to take up here, all the way in the opposite end. Actually make that the 5th, so they will be in the penalty. Wilson will shoot the free throw line.
Yeah, you don't want those silly fouls, especially so early in the game. You know, not necessary. You'd rather just get back and be able to contain rather than gamble and, you know, create fouls that aren't necessary.
Short on that one. And it's good.
Beautiful pass.
2-2. Almost turned over there, 19-13. Look at that shot. And I love how he rises up and gets it done. Johnson, just a solid player, can do it all. So crafty as well.
That was a nice looking shot. Just on the catch, locked and loaded. Shot goes up. I like it.
Look at the toughness displayed by there, and then he loses it. I don't know how. 19-16, Carr back in it. And the turn. Offensive foul. That's called on number 2. 2-2 on the foul, his first, 19-16.
He doesn't shoot the ball.
4:22 left, first quarter, big matchup. The championship game. The Hardwood Classix Invitational, year 1. Incredible talent on the floor this weekend, both for the ladies and the men. There's a foul on the play. Foul's going to be called on Louis Nicourt. He's in the game. And Carr is already in the bonus. And at the line will be Jalen Shirley, number 15 for Father Henry Carr.
Shirley, one shot.
Shirley makes the first. Second one's good. 19-18. There's Chowdhury.
It almost looked like they were looking for Ankit for that three-pointer with the little horns flare type of look, coming off the on ball and then coming on the backside with that flare screen.
That's a 2-point shot right there. I love how the referees let us know when they were running back that it was a 2. Great offensive movement there to get a shooter open by Canada Top Flight.
That's right, that's right. I mean, they've got a couple weapons on the three-point line, and they're trying to use that to their advantage. Henry Carr doing a great job of defending that.
Here we go. FHC with the inbounds. They trail by 3. Full court press by Top Flight. Nice shuffle of the feet there by Chowdhury. Johnson, you could see he was a little short on that. The follow through wasn't there. You got to be careful around Carr. They're digging, they're grabbing, they're reaching. Tough, hard-nosed team. The foul is on number 2, Jemiah Brown-Jeffers. That's his first. I mean, and they have 4 team fouls.
You can understand Henry Carr trying to play aggressive. You just got to play honest because, like you mentioned earlier, foul troubles have definitely been a trend this weekend.
Yeah, and unnecessary fouls, that's for sure. That foul is on Mecourt, number 13. That's his second already. Now, he's a sub, but still their depth relies on a lot of their players having action.
Johnson on the line. 3-point game. 1 shot.
Thank you on that shot. It's good. Good pressure there by Carr. And a violation. And one thing about Father Henry Carr, Wumi, they hang their hat on defensive pressure.
You can definitely see that they're, showing that right here.
They are showing it, and they show it every single game. They don't. Nice pass, a little bit too sizzly there. Too much sizzle on that pass by Johnson. 21-19, 2-point game. I want to thank some of our sponsors as well. For Skindall, Ariel, he is in the building as well. Tangerine and Tangerine Hoops. Sam is here. And Chowdhury gets the roll. 24-19. Any team playing CTA, if I'm defending them, I'm playing up on their shooters and forcing them to dribble the ball.
Absolutely. I mean, we've seen CTA been able to make, deep threes on a consistent basis. So my game plan coming into playing against them is lock in and key into where their shooters are, making sure we're talking on defense. Someone's always rotating out to shooters, make them put the ball on the floor first before getting an open look.
Traps up, no good. And look at Johnson in there battling. That's on Luke, number 6, his second. And CTA piling up the fouls right now. Johnson at the line. It's good for Father Henry Carr. The clock stops, and they have a chance to cut into the lead.
That's right. I mean, if I was Henry Carr, that's exactly what I'd want, being down a couple points and stopping the clock, getting to the free throw line. It's just you and the line, you and the basket.
Shots up, it's good. 2 of 2, 24-21. Nice snake through. Mecourt, sub coming in and doing work for Canada Top Flight. They lead 26-21.
We see Henry Carr they were playing in a full court man press, but the thing about that is you've got to make sure someone's back home and protecting the rim in case it breaks down.
And no one was there on that play.
That's right.
Here's Luke. Luke likes to shoot from outside, moving it around the horn. Bad pass there, picked off by Shirley. Johnson, look at the way he goes up and rises on that shot. Shirley, big rebound on the baseline. Wilson doesn't want that 3. Gamba fakes the 3. Brown Jeffers to the hole. Nice defense. It's a charge, no basket. That's going to be on Brown Jeffers.
Offensive foul. Hold on.
They're going to count the basket on the release. And that foul is on Brown Jeffers, his second, but they give him the basket. 26-23 is your score. That's one of those plays where they say the release was there and then the charge came after.
You know, that's a kudos to the officials, you know, making that call, because that's definitely not an easy one to call. But
it's not an easy one to call. And as a consequence to that it wasn't on, it was called after, he gets to go to the line, Chowdhury. 26-23. I think the crowd is saying it shouldn't be Chowdhury shooting a free throw. Chowdhury goes up to the line. He's a good free throw shooter. 2-2 at the line. Hey, 2-2 makes it count.
Hey.
No disrespect. Don't disrespect me.
Right.
I can make free throws too.
That's exactly right.
It's up and it's good. 28-23. Carr, pressure again by CTA. And if Campo goes to the hoop, foul's going to be on number 2, Tutu. That's his second foul. Getting ready to check back in the line is Kalambe. Ocampo shooting some free throws. First one's good. Second one is good. Down low, Kalambe saves it from going out of bounds. Ankit, Chowdhury, out of bounds, foot on the line. Turnover there, 28-25, CTA clinging to the lead.
Great pressure by Henry Carr, forcing CTA into that turnover. Ankit caught the ball on the three-point line, and they made sure he had no room to get that shot off.
Gamba, and it rolls out. Kalambe with the rebound. Kalambe, they tip it out of bounds. Johnson. Still CTA basketball. Down low, Dubinsky. Kalambe loses it and corrals it, jump ball.
You know, it's important when you get the ball into the block that you have action that's going on around, you know, the catch. So the person on the block has someone to pass it to, and the defense doesn't have an opportunity to go ahead and collapse on it.
Great points. Father Henry Carr with it. They trail by 3. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Look at Ocampo. So physical. Gets his own rebound. Taken away. Looks like it's out of bounds still. FHC basketball.
Carr needs to be careful here because CTA is pressuring them, yes, but doesn't mean you have to, you know, score the basketball or attack the basketball right away. yes, it's good to attack, but you don't have to force up a shot.
Got to be patient out here.
That's right.
28-25, they swing it. That's interesting there. It looks like Ocampo is the one who initiates the contact, and that's a big foul on Luke. The third foul on him. He's going to have to come out of the game, and in for him will be Malongo. 28-25.
Ocampo, pardon me, playing some new school basketball with initiating the contact but not extending his arm and being able to still finish at the hoop and bring him to the free throw line.
Great work by him. He's just becoming such a tough scorer. 28-27 is your score. The lead cut now to 1, and the pressure of Carr building up. Nice pass. That's the best decision right there. And they get out on the break and take the lead, 29-28. Timeout on the floor. Sorry, not timeout. It's the end of the first quarter. This is the Hardwood Classix Invitational. We'll be right back with second quarter action and our first quarter breakdown from Woomy. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the broadcast. The Hardwood Classix Invitational. Traveling called on Mulongo. And Father Henry Carr took the lead into the second quarter, 29-28. Woomy, that first quarter was very interesting. Canada Top Flight started off strongly as they did against TRC this morning, but FHC Prep, they just bared down on defense. And of course, Caleb Johnson, number 1, just carried his team on his back. Then you had contributions from Ocampo and Shirley as well. What did you see in that first quarter from both teams?
You know, some balanced scoring on both sides.
That's going to be a foul there. Sorry to interrupt you. Dubinsky on the foul, number 3. That's his first.
Yeah, so balanced scoring on both for both teams, which is nice. You know, they're trying to. Henry Carr is for sure locking in on CTA shooters, Ankit and Luke. You know, they're both phenomenal shooters, closing out to them really hard. And on the opposing side, they're really zeroing in on Johnson as he's got a quick trigger. He's knocked down a couple early in this first quarter. So both teams seem as though they're playing straight into their game plan and playing very strategically.
Yeah, both teams trying to play to their strengths. It seems that FHC right now is taking the strength of CTA away from them, which is that three-point shooting game. Let's see if CTA can get back some of the momentum. They trail by 1, 29-28. Drew Ebanks alongside Wumi Agunbiade. We want to thank Wumi for doing a fantastic job, as well as Mikias Mirkre He was here yesterday from NPH. He's gone down to Buffalo to watch the Bills today and the Ravens. Muon Reath takes it to the hole.
Get quiet. Get quiet.
That foul is on Ocampo, number 0, his second foul. And Reath at the line, strong take for Muon to get to the basket. Didn't score, but he's at the line, shooting 2.
He is so long and athletic, and like you pointed out earlier, Kevin Durant is his favorite player, and I see a few resemblance there in their style of play of just minimal dribbles, using them really well to get to the basket, able to pull it up, and he's a great player, someone to watch.
Gets it done. Look at that, Ocampo, little shoulder brush off, and then scores on the jumper.
New school hoops.
Brendan Ocampo has filled the void. Josh Morgan is out for Henry Carr, and Brendan Ocampo, I'm just amazed at the way he scores. At his height, snakes in the defense, over the head, but just some insane layups and scores for him. Such a tough young player. And look, he shows he can shoot it. Not good there, but he's got the stroke from outside as well. Almost turned over. Good catch by Malongo.
We've seen Ocampo use his body so well in the lane of initiating and absorbing the contact and being able to finish.
That foul's on Wilson, number 20. That's his second. Raheem, you don't want to foul a three-point shooter, and that's what he did there. And Chowdhury at the line. Got a chance to speak to him after game 1, the player of the game, and he said he's in the gym for hours upon hours. First one's good, shooting free throws. Shooting three-pointers, not free throws. Maybe that too.
I've seen him play a few years back, and he has definitely evolved his game, and kudos to him, spending plenty of hours in the gym, investing in his game, and we're now seeing the fruit of his labor.
Getting it done, 3 free throws, 32-31, CTA with the lead. Pull up, nice roll, what a feathery touch. Such a feathery touch by Caleb Johnson. Here comes CTA back. Malongo right to the hole. Too much one-on-one, I think, for CTA right now.
I agree. And, that 2-foot stop needs to be used a little bit more.
And there is Johnson showing his playmaking ability, finding Wilson down low. FHC right now seizing this moment, seizing the momentum in this game, 35-32. Shots up, Malongo no good. Shirley and Chowdhury battling hard. Nice play. What a blast. Wow. The chemistry. We didn't even see that cutter coming, and the chemistry between Shirley and, of course, Ocampo, unreal out there.
Phenomenal pass. How he saw that, how he made that, I have no idea.
Reath down low. Good matchup here. Johnson and Reath kicks it. Outside Dubinsky with the 3. No good. Big rebound inside by Wilson. Good defense right here. 7:06 left, second quarter. They kick it on the outside. No 3. Ocampo fakes the 3. Charge. Good defense there. Dubinsky. He read Ocampo's mind. That's 3 fouls on Ocampo. That's huge for Henry Carr. They lead 37-32, 6:59 left. 3 fouls on Ocampo.
I mean, you saw him as soon as he picked up that foul, he looked over to the bench like he's got to come out. And, I mean, for a player like him, I'm sure he doesn't want to be off the floor. So when he returns, it'll be interesting to see how he's able to respond and tweak his style of play just a little bit to refrain from fouling.
Great defense there, 37-32. CTA was having their way earlier, getting to them. getting to the hoop at will. Now the defensive Carr, look at that step back, no good. Caleb Johnson, nice rebounding there by CTA. 6:23 left second quarter. Dubinsky, he wants a three again. Look good from here, just short, front rims it. I don't know if you want that right now. Quick shot, look at that, Reath, too much length inside. Sub coming in, nice finish right there. Number 35, Victor Arigbe Osula. Arigbe Osula, 6'2", 2021 player. Looks like Dubinsky wanted another three. Mulongo, that's big for them. They needed that, 39-35, CTA, down 4 now. I like Mulongo's game. He's such a tough player. Can get inside and also shows he's got range from the outside.
For sure, and kudos to Dubinsky for finding his teammate. When the help came, he made sure he found him for that open look.
Didn't it look like Dubinsky wanted to shoot that again?
It definitely did, but great decision by him.
Oh my goodness! Shirley at the shot clock buzzer, and that's when you know things are rolling.
That's right.
For them. 42-35, Henry Carr. Unbelievable, the gym is quaking right now. At the shot clock buzzer, 42-35.
CTA's got to respond. They've got to respond here.
Shots up, no good. Here comes Dubinsky. Kalambe leaves it short, and they're lucky there. They had 4 guys going down. 2-2 with the finish. Earlier in the tournament, that would be a layup by Kalambe. Right now, I think he's a bit fatigued. He left it short under the rim. Shots up, Shirley, no good.
That is something that becomes a factor when you play multiple games in multiple minutes and you're playing hard. Fatigue certainly becomes a factor, but you know, it comes back to playing smart. You know, what can you do to not necessarily preserve energy, but what can you do to make the game easier for you?
All right, let's see if they can see the little momentum themselves. 42-37 is a 5-point game. Henry Carr in the lead. Second quarter action to Hardwood Classix Invitational. Looking for Reath. Reath, the long arm, saved that one. Luke wants the three. And Luke, I think those fouls on him early have taken him out of rhythm. He's normally a sure shot there. Gets the ball and shoots it. There, he thought about it and traveled. Number 6 with the turnover.
For sure, and I mean, picking up early fouls will definitely do that to you. It gets you out of rhythm. You know, you're not playing your game as you regularly would, because in the back of your mind, you don't want to pick up another one and have to sit out. But you know, you've got to be able to find ways to adapt, and sometimes that's just playing the game as basically as possible.
That there must have been Gamba's shoulders that allowed him to shoot over Reath like that, because that was almost an impossible make. 44-37 Carr. Here's Gamba again, right to the hole, throws it up again. So much power. Gamba, and they want a timeout. CTA, normally the ones that are over and out physically their opponent, are showing now. Father Henry Carr, they're the ones who are out physically CTA.
That's right. Just playing harder, playing tough.
Unreal there. We'll be right back. Quick break. The Hardwood Classix Invitational presented by Tangerine. Stay tuned for the rest of the second quarter. Welcome back to the action. 46-37 Carr. Canada Top Flight takes a break and now a turnover. That foul's on number 2, Tutu. His third. Foul trouble for Tutu as well. 46-37, 9-point game. Look at Gamba.
Wow.
His finishing ability is unreal inside. He just puts that shoulder into you. You get bumped back, and there's no way to stop it. Nice side step, Euro step by Mulongo to get that basket. They needed that one big time. It's 48-39, still a 9-point lead for Carr. Here's Reath, 2-2, in and out. Nice rebound. Mulongo keeps it alive for them.
It almost looks like CTA is settling, you know, just taking the first opportunity that they see a little bit of light on, and they're shooting it rather than hunting for great shots. And they're playing very early in the shot clock, and I think they need to move the ball a little bit more and find their rhythm, especially with the foul troubles. Just find their rhythm on offense.
And you know what's amazing? Remember, Henry Carr played the second game, right? And CTA played the early game, and it looks, when I look at both teams, what do you see? I see a more fatigued CTA team.
Right. I mean, Henry Carr just playing really hard, going after everything.
Nice
on the
tip
glass.
in Johnson. 50-39, Carr with the lead. Mulongo hesitates, steps back, and then pushes it. Nice pass. Great cut.
That's what you want to see, where they're moving, they're cutting, they're finding people on the open cuts, you know, facilitating offense.
Reath with the basket, 50-41, 2:06, the Hardwood Classix Invitational. There's a foul on Luke, number 6. That's his 4th foul, and Luke's gonna have to sit out again, Wumi. You know you got 3 fouls, you're in the game. You have to lay off.
That's right.
You give up a layup or you give up the path and get help from your teammates. You took yourself out of the game for how long? It's the second quarter.
Right. And I mean, sometimes as a player, if you know that you're defending like the offensive focal point on the opposing team, then maybe you should go and switch men. So you're now on someone who's playing off the ball and someone who isn't necessarily the focal point of the offense.
And the penetrator, right?
Right, that's right.
That's a great call right there. You might have to switch off and give yourself a little breathing room.
Right.
It's a big loss there. He's a big-time three-point shooter. They're putting a lot of pressure on Chowdhury. Nice pass inside. Seems like he was waiting inside forever. Almost a 3-second call. Kalambe gets the basket, 50-43.
That's how CTA needs to play. Just moving the ball and looking for their open man.
And Kalambe is down. Looks like he might have cramps. That's on Kalambe. His first. I think Kalambe might have a cramp there. We're going to take a short break. It's 50-43, Father Henry Carr. 1:18 left, second quarter. The Hardwood Classix Invitational presented by Tangerine. Welcome back to the broadcast. Unfortunately, we have a player injured. Enoch Kalambe. Looks like a collision with knees. We're not sure what the diagnosis is, but he's going to be attended to. It looks like we'll have to get the ambulance in for him. So at this time, they're going to add a minute and 18 to the third quarter because a minute and 18 is left on the clock. Henry Carr leads 50-43, and so it's halftime right now. So stay tuned. We'll be back, and a minute and 18 will be added to the third quarter of the game. Stick around. We definitely will bring you the second half of this game, the championship game of the Hardwood Classix Invitational, presented by Tangerine. Thank you, and we appreciate your patience. We'll be back in a few minutes. Welcome back to the action. The Hardwood Classix Invitational. Drew Ebanks alongside Wumi Agunbiade. It's 50-43 as we resume action. Best wishes for Enoch Kalambe. This is a part of sports. People get hurt, unfortunately. He's going to be all right. Paramedics are with him, and he's going to be fine. We resume play. As they say in Hollywood, the show must go on. Caleb Johnson was fouled on a play by Kalambe. He misses the first one. Father Henry Carr leads 50-43. Wumi, right now, Father Henry Carr has really put their imprint on this game defensively. Let's see what CTA can do if they have the will to get it done and the emotions don't override how they want to play. There's Reath to the hole, no good. Foul on the play. That foul is on Kador, number 25. His first foul, Reath at the line.
You know, sometimes after an injury, you find that the team that had the injury, you know, they usually bounce back stronger than ever, you know, and you know, just for their teammate who went down. So they're playing for something that's even greater than a win, you know, greater than the team. It's now for an individual that went down.
51-45 is your score after those two free throws. I love Kalambe. He's a great player. He's going to be fine, folks. Here we go. We're back into the action. We got to play, and foul called right there. And that one will send Caleb to the line. Mulongo, a foul. Free throw's good. That's his third foul on Mulongo. He makes two. 53-45 is the score. 1:02 left, second quarter. Mulongo to the hole, and there's a foul called. Foul is on Johnson. That's his second foul, Caleb Johnson. Mulongo, 53-45. They trail. Nice play right there. Mulongo trying to get to the hole, get a little bit of his mojo back right now. We know the thoughts are all over the place for CTA. Hey, we're here. You got to play the game.
That's
Misses
right.
2 free throws.
I mean, he misses them, but the way and the manner in which he got into the lane is exactly how CTA needs to play and respond here.
Unreal. The left-handed scoop shot with a little contact. Caleb Johnson is one of the craftiest players out here. Out of bounds. Good play by Wilson. Avoids the foul. Great play by Wilson. Raheem. Here they come. And there he is. Gamba can't get it to go. Mulongo with the rebound. He can't see. Chowdhury. Reath steps up for three. No good.
You know, I expect to see CTA to continue to take those shots because I feel as though these are shots that they typically make. So they're just going to keep shooting the ball and doing what they do and hope to come out victorious. Good defense.
Even better offense.
That's
there.
right.
And I know some scouts are in the building checking out some of the players here, and I know he's on the radar for the scouts. Noah Gamba, 58-45. Father Henry Carr with the 13-point lead at the half. Stick around. We got the first half analysis from Wumi, and we will start with third quarter action just after this. It's the Hardwood Classix Invitational presented by Tangerine. Welcome back to the action. That was a quick turnaround. We're starting the second half right now, 58-45. Father Henry Carr, that first half was interesting. It looked like CTA was going to run away with it early, and then Father Henry Carr laid into it on the defensive end. There's a foul there on Mecourt, number 13, his third foul. Gamba at the line, and he makes the first free throw. Interesting first half of basketball, but again, Father Henry Carr, they impose their will defensively on any team they face.
That's right, and they came out playing really hard, pressuring right from the jump, didn't take their foot off the gas pedal. Offensively, attacking downhill. You saw it, Gambo doing a great job of using his body in the lane and, you know, moving the ball, knocking down shots. Great team effort.
Dubinsky with the three, and he's like, let's go.
They needed that. They definitely needed that.
Huge shot for him, 59-48, 9:23 left, third quarter. This is the championship game, stolen away. Little momentum here for the guys from Ottawa. Nice kick out in the corner. Big shot, another one. Mecourt this time. And just like that, it's down to 8, and CTA has the momentum. Here's Wilson inside, turn around. Oh, nice touch by the big man.
That was too easy. The ball got on the block way too easily, and he did exactly what he wanted to, go to the middle.
Here is Muon Reath, no good there, trying to go one on a bunch. Can't do that here. And Gamba turns it over, and looks like Gamba with the foul loses it. That is on Gamba, his second foul on the turnover, 61-51. Little momentum coming back for CTA.
There goes that Horns flare again that we saw earlier, looking for Ankit for three. And
a little too aggressive. They are really focused, as you mentioned earlier in the first half, on Ankit. That foul's on Shirley, number 15.
You know, when you run that kind of offense and you're looking for a specific look like that, and you know the defense is picking up on it, you then have to look for the other options, right? For every cheat, there is a counter. So that flare's taken away, you got to look for the slip, or maybe you use that as a decoy and go attack the basket on the strong side and the front side.
And Shirley guilty of the foul. You don't want to foul a three-point shooter, that's for sure. (61-53), one more. 8:09 left. And the clock is stopped, and a solid free throw shooter is up, 61-54. Third quarter action, the press is on. Nice beat of the press. Shirley got it, looks like they want to trap. Oh wow, got lucky there, went in the air. Wilson puts it up. Wilson, too much size inside. How did he make that shot? Malongo out of control. Not sure why he's moving so fast, and there you go. Moving too fast on the other end, you lose the ball and give a bucket back. 65-54, back up to 11.
That was some great transition offense right there. The ball didn't touch the floor once. The ball just hummed across the floor, and easy layup for Henry Carr.
Dorsett out of bounds for Dorsett. And it's CTA's ball now on the turnover. Chowdhury, big three! 65-57.
You cannot fall asleep in transition. Transition defense, like first and foremost.
Almost turned over, then they get it back, and Shirley. Good block there. You can't shoot over top of the outstretched arms of 6'8" of Muon Reath.
He's so long and timed that perfectly.
Shirley looking like he wanted to step back there. There's Wilson. Does he want the jumper? No good there. Not a great shot by Wilson. I'm not sure if that's in his repertoire. Ankit Chowdhury, so crafty. See how he got rid of that ball quick?
That's right.
Defender was coming, and there you have it. 65-59. It's a 6-point game. They've cut the deficit. Oh, great play. Great defense. Even better offense on that play. Arigbe Osula. I don't know how he made that over the outstretched arms of Reath.
It's a tough finish.
Reath goes in, and there's a foul there. It looks like it's going to be on Ngamba. That's on Ngamba, his third. And at the line will be Reath. Nice take by Reath. Split second, looked like he wanted to take the jumper, realized a little bit of a seam in there, and attack the rim. When you're trying to come back in a game, you have to be aggressive there and pick your spots. And with his length, unless you foul him, it's really hard to stop.
That's right. He's definitely really long and uses that to his advantage. And when he gets up in the air, I mean, it's almost one on none.
That's right. His arms are, way over the rim as well. Being 6'8", free throw is good. And they've seized some momentum here in this game, 67-61. It's a 6-point game. They have the press on. Loses it almost. Turns it over was Brown Jeffers. Got lucky on that play. Let's see if this guy steps up and does what he does. Caleb Johnson gives it up to Ngamba. A three-pointer. Not sure if they want that at that stage. And right now, Caleb Johnson is deferring a bit too much.
Good
Dubinsky.
offense. Good offense.
Good jump there. Midcourt gives it to Malongo. Oh, step through was ridiculous there. Love the way he was patient and then found that seam and went right at the rim. Almost turned over at 67-63. Sidesteps. No good. Here comes CTA. Looks like a carry there. That was close. Dubinsky throws it up. No good. Forced shot. Not a good shot there for Dubinsky, 67-63. But they're back in the game now. We have a basketball game.
Right. Henry Carr just needs to settle down a little bit.
Nice pass.
Nice play. And Arigbe Usulu's going to the line. That's going to be on Dubinsky, number 3. That's his second. And as you pointed out, sometimes when a team has an injured player, they rally around that. It's kind of like when their coach gets tossed out of the game, they rally around that and fight for their coach. These guys are fighting for their teammate right now. Missed free throw there.
For sure. You see the intensity rise a little bit, and the guys are playing a little bit tougher and with a little bit of fury in their eyes, like they're trying to get after it. They're trying to win a basketball game for their teammate.
Looks like a violation here, 67-63. Shots up, no good. Dubinsky with the rebound. Oh boy, look at that! Right to the hole. Mulongo showing his verticality. The slam, 67-65. We have a game, folks.
That was a great pass. A great no-look pass by Ankit.
And a foul call. Looks like it could be on Reath. Yeah, that was a great play by Chowdhury. Johnson will go to the line. Fouls on 35. Reath is third. Still in pretty good shape. It looked like a good challenge to me. It kind of looked like Johnson pushed off a little bit on the off arm, but Johnson's so crafty, such a good player. The referees, they see the way he plays and he's aggressive and they reward that.
That's right.
Good free throw there. Nice touch. The shooter's roll. How were you on the line? Were you a good free throw shooter?
I could have been better. I'll say that.
What is it about it? I mean, you say you could have been better. Is it, I'm sure you practice a lot. What is it? Just not everybody's meant to shoot free throws kind of thing?
You know, I find that a lot of times it's more mental than it is anything else. I mean, it's the same shot that you're shooting, and you know
good pass.
The only thing that's ever different is just the points and the weight of those free throws. But I mean, it's the same shot, so it's more of a mental thing.
And we saw a quick bucket by Ocampo. Side steps. Malongo. What a play. It looks like a foul is on Brown Jeffers. Brown Jeffers with the foul. That's his third. Incredible play. First off, the quick layup down there for Ocampo. And then coming back, Malongo with the and one. Incredible. Rainbow free throw as well. 71-68 is your score. 3-point game. It's OSBA. Henry Carr representing them, taking on the NPA. Oh my goodness! He's been doing it all weekend. Jemiah Brown Jeffers off the glass. He didn't call it, Woomy, but it counts.
Hey, I guess so.
Shots up, no good. 2-2. They break out. Here's Johnson. He wants to throw it down. Nope. Still, the layup's good. Nice little run here by Henry Carr to go back up 8, 76-68. Chowdhury
quick
steps
trigger.
back. Very quick trigger. And they get it back. Good hustle there. 2-2. Chowdhury. Kicks it to Reath. Reath wants the three. Beautiful form. And he touches his head, and he gets the technical. That's a technical foul, and that counts as a personal. That's his fourth foul. That's not what you want to do in this situation. You got to keep your emotions down, especially when you're battling back. Technical foul. That's a costly tech. We're in the third quarter. It's a technical foul. That's what's called. Let him shoot his free throws. 76-71. And Shirley is at the line shooting free throws.
This game is definitely going to heat up a lot. Just hope that everyone can keep their composure as best as possible. Yes, it's an emotional game, but just play ball. Let's play ball.
I think Reath is also emotional from what happened earlier. Free throws good by Shirley. And both teams are going to take a little break here. Things getting a little heated, but it's competition. 77-71 is the score. Father Henry Carr with the lead. A little frustration on both teams right now. The stakes are high, as we said. CTA very emotional right now. They're trying to get back in the game. Father Henry Carr, they don't care about that. They're trying to win this championship and go down in the record books as the inaugural men's champion of the Hardwood Classix. As a coach, you see Coach Melnick calling his team over, as well as Coach Tony House.
I mean, I feel as though both coaches are just preaching to their players to play basketball and, you know, do all the right things and don't get caught up in anything else outside of the game.
Especially personal battles. That's not what it's about. Team play is most important.
For sure.
Don't get into personal battles. If a guy's chirping you, just keep playing.
That's right.
That's actually going to make him feel worse, because when you ignore the person doing that, then, you know, they'll feel a ways.
Right. Just give no reaction. Don't give them what they're looking for.
Shots up, no good there. Ocampo double team down low. They break out 77-71. Chowdhury! And if he starts to heat up, it could get testy. 3-point game, 77-74. Foul on the play. That foul is on Chowdhury, his first. That's a 15 foul. He's going to the line as CTA is in the penalty right now. It's good. It's good. Solid free throws right there. You got to make them count.
That's right. We saw in the women's game earlier that close game came down to free throws, right? So they all count. Close games are won and lost on the free throw line.
And it's all those free throws you may have missed in the first quarter and first half that come back to haunt you sometimes.
That's right. It's the whole game prior to the last minute of the game.
2-2 to the hole. Not a good layup. He didn't even look at the rim. Good play there. Malonga getting back, tips it out of bounds. And it's still the same way. 79-74. FHC with the lead. Ocampo. Look at Ocampo. Wow. He makes these layups that are just unbelievable. Great English. I must practice those because it looks like he's dead to rights and he hits it. Oh my goodness. One of the top players in the country, no doubt Joe Mulongo, showing it this weekend.
High arcing shot, nothing but nylon. It was a beautiful shot.
What'd you average in college?
Double figures, a double-double. Ended my career with
Yeah, you were forced down low, weren't you?
something like that.
That's a foul. Looks like it could be Shirley. Foul is on Shirley. His second. Both teams are in a penalty. Talk about the experience of playing NCAA basketball. When you first went, do you remember the day you first went on the court for the squad? And were you pinching yourself to know that you were there and you reached that pinnacle? That's quite the level to reach NCAA basketball.
For sure. It was definitely surreal. It was something that, you know, I finally signed, and every day after my signing, I was like, hey, I can't wait to get on campus, can't wait to get on campus. Finally got on campus, on the court, and I thought to myself, this is my home court. This is home. And I enjoyed the experience, my first practice, nervous as ever.
Big dunk right there, Mulongo. The steal. Now the defensive effort is coming from CTA. No good, air ball, but there's Johnson, and he puts it in. No, they're saying it's on the ground. Let's see who the foul's on. Foul's gonna be on number 2. That's 2-2, his fourth foul. And you were saying your first practice?
Yeah, and it was surreal for me to know that I was finally there. You know, I had my practice uniform on, and just unreal moment for me. Had great teammates, great coaches that welcomed me and made me feel as though I was at home. And again, that's what it's about, is finding your fit, finding somewhere that you can call home, and you want to be there for 4 years and have a great career, and I was able to do that.
Big shot there, no good, but there's Mulongo. He seems to be everywhere right now. It's a 1-point game, 83-82. This is what we want to see.
That's it.
Both games going down to the wire with supremely talented student athletes. Oh, and there he is again. Too much physicality. Great defense by Dubinsky. Offensive foul called on Ngamba. That's his fourth foul. Crucial foul. There's a sub coming in. Wilson taking out Ngamba.
Seems as though CTA has definitely adjusted a little bit to Ngamba's style of play, where it's almost bully basketball. So anticipate where he's about to take his first dribble, get your chest there, and take the charge.
And there's the first lead in a long time. CTA has come back from double digits down, 84-83. 48.5. We know Henry Carr has got responses. They've got this man right here, number 1 with the rock. Here's Johnson playing a one-on-one game, a push on there. He's so crafty. And Mecourt with the foul, looks like number 13. Mecourt's 4th foul.
Everybody's got 4.
84-83. CTA with the 1-point advantage, but Caleb Johnson has a chance to put Henry Carr back up. Number 4 coming into the game for the first time, Mitch Medill, 5'10" 2022 player, young player. Number 4, he's a guard for CTA. They've had to go down the roster. Free throw is good. 84-84. CTA has had to go down the roster in this game.
Hey, they say you're only as strong as your weakest link. So, I mean,
that's what it is right now. 1 point game. Henry Carr goes up again. Great pass, down low to the big man. He's got to get it up. He's trying to bring it down. That's not what you want to do as a big man. They called it on him, number 14, Daniel Mula. That's a foul there, and at the line will be Arigbe Osula. Mula, 6'5", 2023 player. He's a big boy. And what a bounce there, Arigbe Osula gets it done. 2-point lead for Carr. Short on that one. 86-84. 18 seconds left, third quarter. Shirley, good defense on Chaudhry. 11 seconds left. Step back, Chaudhry, no good. Mula. Shirley throws it up, no good. And after 3 quarters, Father Henry Carr leads 86-84 over Canada Top Flight Academy. It's the first annual Hardwood Classix Invitational presented by Tangerine. Stay tuned for the third quarter analysis and fourth quarter action after this short break. Welcome back to the action. The Hardwood Classix Invitational presented by Tangerine. The men's championship game. 1 more quarter to go. 1 more quarter of games. This is the 10th game of the weekend. So we've gone through 39 quarters. 1 more quarter to go. Nice drive right there. Brown Jeffers looks like a block on number 4, Medill. That's on number 4. His first foul, team's first in the fourth quarter, 86-84. Brown Jeffers to the hole again. He's playing aggressive right now. And Medill again, his second foul. He's just come in the game, had to sub in, and he's got 2 fouls. But you see what they're doing.
Yep.
They're realizing they have the height advantage, and they're going right at him.
That's right. It's a smart move on Henry Carr's part. Trying to exploit the mismatches.
That's what you do. You have to exploit whatever mismatches you see on the court, and you see Brown Jeffers 6'2". Medill 5'10", they say. A little generous there, but hey, who am I to question that? First free throw rolls in, 87-84. See if he makes 2. He does. 88-84 is your score. 9:29 left, fourth quarter. What a game. Ups and downs. CTA started off strong, then Henry Carr came back to take control. We had a player go down, and then CTA comes back in an emotional contest. Oh, big block, Muon. Wilson, 2 big boys inside.
Wilson's definitely had a couple of those where he said, nope, not happening, where he rejected those shots.
The referees say it did hit the rim. It looked like it did. Milonga can't get it to go. Milongo, 88-84. Johnson right to the hole, and 1. And number 4 again in a bad spot. That's a huge basket. That's his 3rd foul. Mitch Medill in the game, and they're abusing him right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens. You go in the game, and if you're not the best defender or there's a mismatch, they're going to attack you.
Big time play, Johnson. Right to the hole. Nice play, Dubinsky. That's a great finish right there by Dubinsky. Nice crossover. Arubo Osula.
You've got to be able to kick that basketball out.
Down low. Arigbe Osula can't tip it in. Look who gets it. Johnny on the spot. Brown Jeffers. And Henry Carr opening it up. 93-86. Make that 93-88. Mulongo comes right back. Johnson, 8:03 left. The action's back and forth. It's frenetic right now.
Mishandles.
Out of bounds. Subs coming in. And remember, Reath has 4 fouls, so he's got to be careful. Let's see if his high IQ wins out here. Shots up. Reath! That's a 2-pointer. 93-90. It looked like it was a 3. They call it a 2. And right now, Caleb Johnson has 34 points, a game high. Mulongo, he's playing so good today. 93-92. 1-point game again.
1-point game.
Nice cut, great catch by Johnson, and he spins and gets inside, so crafty.
He felt the defense on his high side and spun baseline and was able to finish. Great job.
Reath kicks it, almost thrown out of bounds. Almost stolen, Dubinsky has it.
Henry Carr all over the place, defending.
And he has a pulled hamstring there. He comes up limping. 95-92, not a great shot there. Shots up. He almost banked that one in. Longo with it. Swings it to Dubinsky. It's a three-point game, 95-92. Dubinsky, and there's a foul. Brown Jeffers. That's 4 fouls on him. And they will throw it on the inbounds. Coach Tony House wants a timeout for Canada Top Flight Academy. It's a 3-point game, 6:16 left, fourth quarter. The Hardwood Classix Invitational, presented by Tangerine. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the action. The Hardwood Classix Invitational, presented by Tangerine. Drew Ebanks alongside Wumi Gunbiade. Wumi, this game's getting down right now. 6 minutes to go. It's a 3-point game. Henry Carr holding on. What do you see happening down the stretch?
We see two teams that are just, again, battling, and that's been a common theme this entire tournament, where teams are just getting after it, playing hard, just playing scrappy basketball.
Oh, Reath is taken away by Johnson. Goes to the hoop, throws it up, rolls out. Gang rebound, there's Dubinsky, he's very strong.
Henry Carr looks a little bit gassed.
And Dubinsky gets the foul on Wilson. Is that 5 on him? That foul's on 20. That's his third. No, sorry. Not trying to foul him out. That's his third. At the line will be Wilson Dubinsky, number 3. It's good.
Dubinsky. 1-point game.
1-point game right now, 95-94. Up top, Shirley. Nice defense, Dubinsky. Shirley goes to the hoop. Shirley with the charge, and another player goes down.
Agent Zero's in the zone right now.
This time it's Luke.
We have another injured player.
Luke goes down. And Anna is busy. That's the third foul on Shirley. Could be cramping up right now as well. Maybe the ankle. Looks like he's okay. He's moving it around.
Yeah, it looks like the ankle or the foot, but he looks like he should be all right. He looks like he'll be okay.
Player down right now. Looks like Teslock Luke, but they're getting him up. Could be a cramp or the ankle. He's walking it off. 95-94. Play is resuming, so we won't go away. CTA with the ball. They trail by 1, 95-94. Great play. They take the lead. Mulongo, one of the toughest players that I've seen this year, gives CTA their first lead in a bit. Johnson almost turns it over. Here's Nagamba up top. Arigde Osula. And it's tipped. And it goes back to Father Henry Carr. Lucky there.
1 point game. 1 point game. Substitutions in.
Great game so far, Rumi. Both finals, unbelievable.
Yep.
Ocampo goes in again. How does that go in? I got to go to his practice. I have to see how he practices those shots. Unbelievable. 97-96. Reath was very close to getting his 5th foul as well.
He's got to be careful. A few of these guys on the court right now just need to play smart basketball.
Chowdhury wants it, seizes the moment. He gets the bounce. The shooter's bounce. 99-97. CTA after that 3. 4:03. What a game. What an event. And a foul. That's going to be on Chowdhury. No need even for that foul. That's the second on him, and Nagamba will go to the line.
No on the line.
Watch the charge, eh? Watch the elbows.
Short on that. Second one is good. It's a 1-point game. 99-98. Henry Carr trails by 1. Mulongo. And a jump ball. It's going to go Father Henry Carr's way. It's going to be white ball.
You know, when you get into the lane sometimes and you're able to draw the defense, you've done your job. Now it's time for you to facilitate and find the open man. Strong take.
That was a great defensive play, though. Gamba tied it up. Nice pass down low. Beautiful feed. Brown Jeffers, and there goes Henry Carr up 100-99. Mulongo goes to the hoop strong. That foul is on Johnson. That's his 3rd. Mulongo at the free throw line. Rainbow free throw is good. It's good. 101-100, CTA with the lead.
3:25.
And there's Ocampo. Incredible play. 102-101.
Just splitting the defense, just attacking, splitting the defense, and finishing so crafty.
Dubinsky pressured. Muon. Nice pass down low. Can't get it. And there's Reath. Look at the long arms. They come out with it. Mulongo. Shots up, no good. 2-2 with the basket. And CTA goes back up 1. Ocampo again. He is incredible. 104-103, 2:35 left. Mulongo to the hole. And he's almost cramping right now. Not sure how much water he's gotten. Subs coming in. Luke, after looking like he may have been hurt, he's back. Shots up, no good. High arc, gets it to go. It's a tie game, 104, 2:29 left. Wooby! This is going down to the wire.
I couldn't have scripted this any better. This is some good basketball.
Look at him, Ocampo, blocked there. Gang defense. They finally got him because he was able to do what he wanted to do. Behind the back, Mulongo throws it up, and a foul. That's going to be, I think that's it for him. Number 12, Nagamba. Fouls on 12. That's 5 on Nagamba. He knew it. Tough play right there.
Yeah.
You want to play D, but again, you know you have 4 fouls. You got to let him go.
That's right. That's right. And it's up to help side to be there, and you got to trust that your help side's there, because that's definitely not a foul that Henry Carr wanted to give up.
That's a play where you let it go because there's 2 minutes left in the game and you want to be in the game.
Right.
105, 104, first rainbow free throw is good. No good. That's a miss. 105, 104, it stays. Johnson. That's incredible.
Impressive finish.
Good. 106, 105. I'm speechless, but I got to talk. You're speechless. Traveling. Luke with the travel, and he's been frustrated all game. The first half, he had a lot of fouls. Looks like a technical foul's been called on Luke. How many fouls is that? That might be 5. That's 5 fouls. Shot's good.
There's no consistency.
107, 105 is your score. FHC with the lead. We're going to take a quick break. 150 left in the fourth quarter of the men's championship game. This is the Hardwood Classix Invitational, presented by Tangerines. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the action. Under 2 minutes to go. FHC with the 2-point lead. Can the team from Toronto hold on? Or will the team from Ottawa be named the first Hardwood Classix Invitational champions? Shots up, no good. Bouncing around. Still Father Henry Carr basketball. Inbounds for Carr, throws it up, no good. Shot clock violation. Johnson can't get it off in time.
I was not expecting that. I definitely thought it was going to go over the top for a lob.
Well, they called it out too. You heard CTA team and coaches calling it out.
On the clock.
Reath blocked there by Ocampo. Great defense. Needed a ball fake there or a shot fake.
For sure.
But I didn't think he'd get up that high. Great job by Ocampo.
He just anticipated it really well and just was able to get in the shooting pocket before he was able to get it out.
Johnson up and over and out of bounds. CTA has it right now, has a chance to tie it up or take the lead with a 3. 40 seconds to go. Reath up top. Outside Milongo fakes the 3, goes in, nice pass. Dubinsky with the finish. Great IQ there on the drive.
Absolutely. The defense, Henry Carr's defense definitely needed to be there on the crackback, on the post, on the block.
107, 107. 15.5 seconds left. Kick it on the outside. There's Shirley. Shirley kicks it on the outside. Brown Jeffers throws it up. No good. Ocampo can't get it to go. Shot clock violation. 107, 107. CTA has a chance to win it right here. Tie game, 3.8 seconds left, Wooby. I'm looking at your face and your eyes are just like, I can't believe what I'm seeing. I've seen a lot of these games. I've done Henry Carr games for the past, I don't know how many years, over a decade. And whenever they're involved in a game, it's incredible emotionally. They're always in it no matter what. They fight back from being down. And you could see what Tony House is building is almost equivalent to what they're building over there. Coach Paul Melnick, a team that never gives up. CTA has a chance right here with 3.8 seconds left to take this championship home, the Hardwood Classix Invitational, presented by Tangerine. Feel free to comment anytime, I mean.
Hey, this is, all I can say is this is really good basketball, battling possession after possession.
Aren't you glad you stuck around?
Absolutely, absolutely. And the atmosphere is great. Have a lot of people in the crowd. Music's going. DJ's got the place rocking. Good basketball. Yeah. This is what I like to see.
And we weren't going anywhere. No break here. We're still live. 3 point.
You already know what's at stake right now. 3.8 on the clock.
There's a lob. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Oh my goodness! No time off the clock. 3.3. Muon Reath catches the lob, but Father Henry Carr is still alive. What a call by Tony House.
Wow.
Timeout on the play. What a call. A lob. Throwing it in. 109-107. We're going to stay right here. We want you to feel the emotions in this gym.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, this isn't a script. This is not a showcase. These are show stakes. The Hardwood Classix. And look at Pops. Pops has his hand on his head. My crew here, they look stunned. We don't know what's going on. Henry Carr is stunned right now. 109-107. This is something for the record books right here. But I'll tell you something. Father Henry Carr, they can get it right back here with either a quick layup or a 3. And don't be surprised if they don't have a game winner ready and in their back pocket as well. Get your cameras out. Get your videotapes out. Get your phones out.
Great job by Coach Tony House for drawing up that play, and kudos to his team for being able to go out there and execute and finish with that big slam.
I can't even believe what I just witnessed. Muon Reath with the curl and alley-oop catch. It looked like that ball was up there forever, and it looked like he was never going to make that play. It was so high. Timeout on the floor called by Father Henry Carr. All right, we'll take a quick break now. We'll be right back. After this break, Hardwood Classix Invitational presented by Tangerine. What a game, 109-107, 3.3 seconds left. Folks, this is the Hardwood Classix Invitational. Here they go, they just needed 2 to tie it. Shirley, good defense, Shirley puts it up, no good. And that's it, CTA, the first inaugural champions of the Hardwood Classix Invitational. Unbelievable, Coach Tony House. He wanted this.
Amazing. You can see CTA celebrating. This one's for their teammate. This one's for the program. Great job. Congratulations.
Enoch Kalambe is in the hospital right now, being attended to, and look at the emotion on Muon Reath. He's got tears. Ankit Chowdhury. Unreal, what a game. 2 incredible teams. Nobody deserves to lose this game.
Phenomenal game by both teams. Played so hard, so much emotions. Wow, amazing game.
Canada Top Flight Academy take it 109-107, and we are all speechless. We are all witness to this. Look at Reath and Pops. The emotions right now, playing for his fallen teammate, Coach Tony House. Assistant coach in the building, Trevor Stainer. Look at Reath. He's barely able to stand up. Father Henry Carr, incredible game. Stick around, folks. We're going to bring Muon Reath here. We're going to talk to him. We're going to take a quick break. We'll have the celebrations. Actually, let's keep it on screen. That way we can capture the emotions, and we'll be back on the broadcast, and we'll get an interview as well. Welcome back to the broadcast. What a special finish that was. The Hardwood Classix Invitational, the first one in the books. You guys are going down in history. Muon Reath, the MVP. Man, emotional, incredible basket you made, the alley-oop. We'll get to that in a second. Talk about what you were playing for out here.
I was just playing for my brother Enoch, man. He went down with a serious injury. They had him sent to a hospital, and that built up the emotions. But we just fought through it, really.
Coming into this tournament, you guys knew it was win or go home. You also knew it was do or die. And you also knew that you're often referred to as underdogs, you guys from Ottawa, and not getting the respect that you feel you deserve. What do you think about getting this win here against some tough competition?
We fought hard, so I guess we deserve it. We came down here with a chip on our shoulder. We had to drive 4 hours just to come play. So we had to fight. We had to stick. Yes, we had to stick to the game. We had to play all the way through.
Back and forth affair. Father Henry Carr took control. You guys battled back. I remember talking to you guys after Enoch went down, and the show must go on, man. How did you guys find a will to come back in this game?
The coaching staff. We have a great coaching staff. They got on our side. They helped us push back. They just try to keep our head up, and they just helped us through.
You've got a lot of skills. Number 35 you wear. Kevin Durant, your favorite guy out there. I mean, you play like him. We know you were going through a lot last year with your shoulder. Man, you look so much different this year.
Yeah, that shoulder injury was tough on me. I missed a lot of games and stuff, but I just had to come back from that and just play harder.
Talk about the play, the alley-oop. I'm not sure how you caught that. I mean, I filmed it right here from the broadcast table. I don't know how you caught it. It seemed like it was going up forever, and you corralled it and threw it down. How did that feel?
I'm not gonna lie, that pass was amazing. I was not expecting that, because when Coach drew up the play, I thought it was gonna be a little different. But once we just went through it, Galdo threw the nice pass, and it just happened. I got the dunk, you know.
You got the dunk. Well, I'll let you know that your teammate Enoch was actually watching the stream from the hospital bed. He saw it all happen, and the emotions that he had were incredible. Congratulations to you, the Hardwood Classix Invitational presented by Tangerine. You're the first champs. You guys are going into history books, man. Let them know in O-Town, in Ottawa, you know what the deal is and how happy you are right now.
Hey, a whole lot of emotions going through right now. OT, we deserve this, man. We know how to hoop. We got ballers out there. And shout out EK, you know. That's my big bro.
All right, Enoch Kalambe, our thoughts, our prayers are with him. He's going to be all right. He's going to get back. My man, Muon Reath, watch out for him. He's a big-time talent, and it's only up for him the rest of the way. This has been the Hardwood Classix Invitational, brought to you by Tangerine. Drew Ebanks signing off. An incredible event. Congratulations to Royal Crown for taking the women's championship, and of course Canada Top Flight Academy. Muon Reath, the MVP, taking the men's title. We're going to sign off for everybody here at Hardwood Classix Invitational. We thank Tangerine and the rest of our sponsors. An incredible event, year one. Look out for year two. We'll be back for sure. Have a good night, and thanks for tuning in.